I was melting vapor wax into my eyes this morning so they could breathe easier, and that got me thinking, all the different player types in No Man's Sky. You know who you are, and in today's video we're going to go through the extensive list of every single player type that there is. So let's get into today's video. Now, the first one on the list today is the AFKers, or the beggars. They're usually one and the same, and they all hang around the Nexus in the Anomaly. You can easily spot them because they're either sitting down or they're stood up, they won't be moving. And essentially their aim would be to get, for example, as much loot as possible just by leaving the game running, or just by AFKers, just being away from keyboard. Hard to distinguish between the two, so most people just kind of take it as a begging, but still, always fun, everyone's seen them. Let's move on to the next one. The next group of people I want to mention is the Questers. The Questers are the type of people that will do every type of side quest the game has to offer and repeatedly do them. I'm talking the ones from the Nexus themselves on the dailies. I'm talking the ones that you can get from the mission agent in the space stations. I'm talking about the ones that will do derelict freighters. They will literally do that repeatedly all day, every day, and that's all they do. The next group of people I like to call the Eggers. Now, the Eggers will literally do what it says on the tin. They'll go out into different worlds and they'll hunt for the rarest eggs. They'll then put them into egg sequencer, make babies, grow them up, and then get them to produce more eggs in order to get perfect stats or to get a really unique creature. That's what these guys do on a daily basis, and it's a growing popular trend, and more people are becoming Eggers. So the next ones on our list are what I like to call the stat rollers. Now, the stat rollers are a unique group of people. They'll go to the space stations, they'll go to the Anomaly, and they will get as many upgrades that they can fit into their inventory at once. Now, whether or not they're trying to upgrade the multi-tool, whether or not they're trying to upgrade the ships, or whatever the case may be, what they'll do is they will open up each individual upgrade, and if it doesn't give them the right stat that they're looking for, they'll discard it and they'll open up the next one. And they'll do that continuously until they get what's known as God tier stats for whatever purpose that it is that they're trying to achieve. I'm talking, these people are literally so anal about it. They have to have the best of the best of the best. Nothing gets in these people's way, and trust me, I have been one of those people, and believe you me, I have spent hours and hours and hours getting the perfect stats for my multi-tool and so on. So I do see the appeal, and it is growing in popularity. The next are the Hangouts. Now, the Hangouts, again, are a very funny bunch of people because all they do is hang around at the back of the Anomaly in this area right here. Now, they may look like they're buying upgrades, but believe you me, they'll keep in here all day. And whether or not it's just for socializing or whether or not it's just like an AFK area, the Hangouters literally just do nothing but hang out in the back of the Anomaly. Funny group of people, and you always see them in every instance of the Anomaly, and it's so fun to see. And of course, I have to give a mention to the Noob. One's just landed right behind me the now. The Noob is a very special kind of player. We've all been there, so we can all relate to this individual. Now, no doubt he's come to the Anomaly for the very first time today, and all these different ships that are landing, everything is new to him, and he's just gobsmacked with just how big the game has just opened up because he's got finally access to the Anomaly. So he'll be taking his time going around asking questions, so you may get to see a few noobs about, and they may bug you, but try and be nice and answer any questions that they have, because it's all about helping each other and growing that community. You know that I need to give a massive mention as well to the ship hunters out there, the ones that go for super exotics, guppies, the ones that just like the most unique ships. There are entire Reddit groups and YouTube channels just dedicated to this very field. It's a very big group of people, and it's growing in popularity all the time. Ship hunters are very fun, and I've been ship hunting myself plenty of times in just solo and in groups. It's a fantastic community, and ship hunting is one of the probably the more popular ones in No Man's Sky currently. And just whilst I'm here as well, I gotta give a massive shout out to my own team, and one that's very close to my heart, the Glitchers. The Glitchers you'll see all around the Nexus, you'll see them in every part of No Man's Sky, and you'll get items given to you because people are duplicating. It's a fantastic, big, loving community. Next, you have the builders. Now, these people are a dedicated group of individuals that will spend hundreds, if not thousands of hours building different things. And there are other channels out there, such as BeebleBum and whatnot, that dedicate whole YouTube channels to this very cause. Builders make some amazing, crazy builds. And some of them even get featured and picked by Hello Games, just like this one right here. They put every other building that I have ever made to complete shame, and it's a very niche group of people who have the required skills in order to build something like this, because it's so meticulous. But builders, again, are growing in popularity as people are learning new skills all the time. But yeah, builders are definitely the harder groups out there, and they really play hard. And yeah, it's fantastic. I absolutely love it. The next ones I want to talk about are the purists. Now, the purists are the people who play No Man's Sky as it's intended. They do nothing but literally go, complete the main quest line, turn off No Man's Sky, and then have an opinion on how you should play. That's it. That's all they do. Play the quest line, never touch the game again, and then they have an opinion about it if you play or do anything different other than that. That's a purist, a very niche group of people, and unfortunately, they do exist. But there you go. That's a purist. And the last one on my list today are the role players. Now, the role players are a wonderful group of people with great imagination, and they will literally role play the shit out of No Man's Sky. For example, Captain's Log, Day 3. Since the accident, I've run out of food. I'm nearly out of water. Jimmy's dead. Keith's developed leprosy. And the balloon that I blew up has finally popped. Captain, signing off. Alright. As you can tell, I'm not really a role player, but still, quite a fun community. Always plenty of laughs when you see them about. And one final one I want to give a quick mention to are the PvPers out there. Not a lot of people do it, but they do exist, and especially on permadeath, there are plenty of PvPers. And yeah, they can be a controversial group, but they do exist. I want to give a mention out to them as well. Anyway, guys, those are all the different player types. Did I miss out a player type? Let me know in the comment section down below if I did miss anything out. But as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.